Hey everyone, it's JT. I'm here with Marina Castillo from Catena Zapata. Catena Zapata is the great family-owned estate wine producer in Mendoza, in Argentina. Specifically, what we're talking about is the Adriana Vineyard. The Adriana Vineyard is one of the Grand Crus of America, which is to say, a single vineyard that consistently produces some of the greatest wines that this part of the world ever makes. So, Marina, what makes Adriana so special?
Um, I think the very, very first important thing that Adriana's makes it so special is the actual elevation. So you have to think that we are at 5,000 feet on the Andes Mountains, and also the diversity of the terroir. It's a very type of patchy soils. You have completely different soils that go from one plot to another. That makes a very richer diversity of wines.
Okay, so was there? So this is up in the Andes.
Yes.
So there was a vineyard there, or the Zapata Catena family went and found it, or they went and founded it, or
So basically, Nicolas Catena Zapato, the third generation of the family, he was looking for a cool climate place to grow his vines.
okay.
So the options were either to go south to Patagonia or up on the Andes Mountains. He finds this place in Mendoza. There was absolutely nothing around it. It was even difficult to get there. So he is offered this place. Everybody else says nothing is going to ripen here. He still goes with his gut and buys the place. And the beautiful thing is 30 years later it paid off.
So let me understand. So he was looking for a place to like create a Grand Cru. He just kind of went up into the mountains where there weren't even like roads, right?
Yeah.
And was like, this is where I'm going to stake my claim. Everybody told him he was crazy. And then he started doing it anyway.
Yes.
And then the result is 30 years later, we have the Adriana Vineyard making some of the great Malbec and some of the great Chardonnay in America.
And 12 100-point wines coming from there.
That's pretty remarkable. Do you is it is it about the just the elevation? Is it about this is always the question I have with vineyards. Is it like is it just about the elevation and the soil? Is it about the love and the dedication? You know what I mean? Because I always tend to think that maybe there's a certain part of the human energy of somebody falling in love with a plot of land in the middle of the mountains that they have to build roads to get to, and then they put that kind of energy and love into it, has maybe just as much to do with that it's diurnal or there's certain sort of like soil types. I mean,
Yeah.
what do you think about that?
To me, and this is very personal, it's a very, very magical place because you are very, some of the vineyards in the world, you are actually next to a road, next to a highway, and this is quite remote. And not only that, is like you have like the background of the Andes, which is absolutely outstanding.
Sure.
So I think there is an energy that is absolutely beautiful with the people growing it, and also the elevation that makes it cool, right? Cooler climate with the diurnal and so on and so forth. But at the same time, when you are in higher elevation as well, like us, that we need to put sunscreens, the grapes behave differently as well. So they do develop thicker skins, and then it's to me it's a very yes, we can go technical, but to me it's a magical place to go.
It's a magical place, and that's ultimately to me that's the key of kind of Grand Cru vineyards is that when you leave the place of being able to be technical and when you're tasting the wines and you stop being able to think about it and you're just in a place of emotion, that is what puts one vineyard apart from another, and that's actually to me what makes something a Grand Cru. So
Agreed.
thank you so much. Drink Adriana, drink Catena, and we'll see you soon.